My name is Jessica Ross. I am an assistant professor in the Human Services program, and I'm also a UAA alumni. Well, my UAA story is very similar to other Alaska Natives students here in the state of Alaska. I am Denina Athabaskan, and I am the first in my family to graduate from high school as well as to graduate from college. I was also the first in my family to serve in the United States military. I joined the United States Navy right out of high school. And after serving, I moved back up here with my family and started attending UAA in 2006. I graduated from UAA with an associate's degree in dental hygiene in 2012 and continued my education and got my bachelor's of science in dental hygiene in 2014. I then started teaching here at UAA. It was crazy because, no one in my family graduated from college, and then I started teaching in a college and started pursuing a master's degree, and I graduated in 2020 with my master's degree in education, teaching, and learning. And now I'm continuing my education and pursuing a PhD in Indigenous Studies, focusing on healthcare leadership. I currently teach in the Human Services Department, and I'm working on developing curriculum to help our healthcare professionals become more culturally aware and responsive to culturally diverse patients and to become more trauma-informed in their practices. Being Denina Athabaskan, I grew up in a time where the Anchorage area wasn't really aware of the Denina Athabaskan people. And throughout my childhood and adolescence, whenever someone would ask me what my cultural background was, I would try to explain it to them, and they'd say things like, "You don't know what you're talking about," and Native people weren't from the Anchorage area. So there was, unfortunately, this kind of common belief that the Anchorage area was uninhabited prior to colonization. And so talking to Denina people that are from the same generation as me, unfortunately there's this common word, invisible, that's used to describe what it felt like to grow up back then. And it wasn't until I attended a commencement ceremony as faculty here at the University of Alaska when I heard my first land acknowledgement. The first land acknowledgement that a large organization took the time to give. And the speaker at the commencement ceremony took a moment to acknowledge the existence of Denina people and then thanked Denina people for taking care of the land and also for being able to use the land for the university's purposes. And I just sobbed. I just sobbed. It was the first time I had heard a large organization acknowledge the existence of my people, and there was something really powerful about that. And I've heard land acknowledgements since then, and I've even given land acknowledgements myself, but there's something really profound in just feeling seen and feeling heard as a person. And I think that that's really important, and I'm really grateful that the university embraces its diverse students, especially Alaska Native students, and does things like land acknowledgements so that students from various backgrounds do feel seen and heard and acknowledged.